Meghan Markle warned to avoid £1 million tell-all interview if she wants to win public back. Meghan Markle has been advised to avoid a tell-all interview like Princess Diana despite reportedly being offered £1 million. The Duchess of Sussex has reportedly been offered £1 million, $1.2 million, to sit down for a tell-all interview similar to Princess Diana's infamous talk with Martin Bashir decades ago. However, some Twitter users think that if Markle wants to win back the public, she should avoid a tell-all at all costs as it could backfire on her. One Twitter user at the Royal Crown UK said, "Not a good idea. It's backfired on so many royals when they tried to tell their side, most recently Andrew of course but Charles and Diana also. If her objective is to earn money, it could work. But if she's trying to win back the public, it's extremely risky." Another added, "If she does the tell-all it really doesn't set the best example. Everyone will believe she really did marry Harry for money and publicity." In 1995, Princess Diana did a tell-all interview with Martin Bashir and it did not bode well with the royal family. According to royal author Penny Junor, the controversial interview made Queen Elizabeth II lose her patience with the late Princess of Wales. Penny Junor said, "That's where she was wrong. Things were by no means all right. The Queen finally lost her patience. This public mudslinging wasn't just harming the monarchy, it was damaging for the young princes." Prince Andrew also sat down for a chat to address his connection to the Jeffrey Epstein scandal. However, this also backfired. In fact, days after the interview, he stepped down from his royal duties. Meanwhile, one of Meghan and Prince Harry's potential domains for their new non-profit organization Archewell was recently taken over by hackers. They promised to surrender the site if Prince Harry returned to the UK. The message on the website said, "We will surrender this domain upon the immediate and safe return of Prince Henry Charles Albert David, Duke of Sussex to Her Majesty's United Kingdom." In a statement, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex explained how they decided on their new non-profit's name, which predates their son's name. They said, "Before Sussex Royal came the idea of arch, the Greek word meaning source of action. We connected to this concept for the charitable organization we hoped to build one day, and it became the inspiration for our son's name. To do something of meaning, to do something that matters." Archewell is a name that combines an ancient word for strength and action, and another that evokes the deep resources we each must draw upon. Meghan Markle, Prince Harry to partake in striking interview, get $1 million in return? Meghan Markle and Prince Harry have been offered a staggering amount of $1 million for partaking in a sit-down, tell-all interview about their exit from the royal family. The underemployed couple is desperately looking for work recently, after moving to Los Angeles, and is reportedly in correspondence with certain networks willing to feature their new lifestyle. Earlier, it was reported in January that Meghan is in talks with Oprah Winfrey and Ellen DeGeneres about a bombshell interview prior to their exit. Sources close to the Duchess revealed Oprah Winfrey is a favorite to quiz Meghan on her bombshell exit with Harry, reported Daily Star. The publication added that Meghan, who has received a lot of criticism for making Harry leave his family, may do the interview to win back public support by allowing cameras to film their home and family life, and Harry is said to be giving serious consideration to the proposal. When she was part of the royal family, it would have been unthinkable for her to do a solo interview with anyone about her life and how being a princess has changed her world, a source told The Star. But now she's very much her own boss and it has put her under pressure feeling that the public have lost their love for her and Harry after they took the big step of going on their own, it added. A royal expert pinpointed the moment Megxit became inevitable for Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. In 2016, when the media first got wind that Prince Harry and Meghan, Duchess of Sussex were an item, most people were enchanted. The prince had several public relationships over the years. However, Meghan was different. An American woman of mixed-race heritage who had an acting career and had previously been married was something no one expected. The world watched breathlessly as the pair went public with their romance, got engaged, and eventually wed in May 2018. Unfortunately, The Sussexes' royal life didn't turn out to be a fairy tale. Despite their obvious love and affection for one another, living life within the British royal family got to be too much for the couple. In January 2020, the duo shocked the world by stepping away from royal life. Now, a royal expert says they can pinpoint the exact moment the Sussexes decided Megxit was inevitable. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry first opened up about their struggles in October 2019. Leading up to the Sussexes' wedding and in the months following, we saw the constant tabloid stories that were spread about the Duchess. Still, she seemed unbothered by it all. So much so, that many people never understood how much she was being affected by all of the lies and scrutiny. Then, in October 2019 during a royal tour to South Africa, Meghan gave a heartbreaking interview for the ITV News documentary Harry and Meghan, an African journey, revealing just how taxing her life had become. It's not enough just to survive something, right? That's not the point of life, Meghan explained in the revealing documentary. The Duchess revealed that she attempted to adopt the British stiff upper lip, but what that does internally is probably really damaging. Following their Megxit announcement, Prince Harry spoke about how much he and the Duchess have struggled with their decision. "The decision that I have made for my wife and I to step back is not one I made lightly," he said during a speech at a dinner for his charity, Cinta Ball. "It was so many months of talks after so many years of challenges. And I know I haven't always got it right, but as far as this goes, there really was no other option." Prince Harry and Meghan Markle needed Megxit. With their decision to leave the British royal family, the Sussexes are choosing their happiness and well-being above everything else. "This is such a racist country," British journalist Yasmin Ali Brown told Vanity Fair. "In America racism is not qualitatively better, but at least nobody denies that there's racism. In some ways, it is more difficult for those of us people of color who live here, because it is insidious and hidden, and people don't want to talk about it or accept it. Megxit was the only way their marriage would survive. I just thought, well done. You're taking the only step you can take in order to save yourself and your baby and find your own happiness. I think it's a brave and bold and important decision." Megxit became inevitable after the Sussexes' Australian royal tour? Despite what has been said, the Sussexes didn't simply decide on Megxit in one day. Royal experts believe that following their 2018 Australia and New Zealand tour, the pair were moving way too fast. "We have talked a bit about, maybe they should have eased themselves into royal life at the beginning, maybe it wouldn't have become so overwhelming," Pod Save the Queen's Anne Gripper reflected. "It was a relentless schedule," Daily Mirror royal editor Russell Myers explained. "And I get that it was their first tour and she wanted to hit the ground running, they were the hottest ticket in the world. But, I'm at a loss to explain it, really, and why they found it, royal life, so hard. Maybe they did try to do too much. Maybe that is a lesson that they will take forward in their new life. But I think it is, honestly, to do with the constraints that they felt they were both under. Whether it will be any different in the private, corporate world, I don't know. Only she will know, really, the straw that broke the camel's back." She said she wasn't being supported within the family. But maybe they did try to do a bit too much. "You know, when Kate and William first started out, we're only seeing Kate come to the fore in the last year or so, and she's been a royal for 9 years. It's a lifetime job, and you have to take the advice that is there for you. And undoubtedly, they as a pair never did that, and it's been to their detriment, unfortunately."